shopping, dining, listening, and loving local. Visit ssmcoc.com to learn more or to join the chamber today. First Local, supported by Maker North, 3D printing, laser cutting, 3D design, education, prototyping, and more. Maker North, whatever it takes. Good morning. What day is it?
Wednesday.
What day is it? It's hump day.
Hump
It's
day.
hump day. Yeah. Halfway through. Yeah, now this is the point in the week usually when you say, well, this week's gone by quickly. Go ahead, say it. I
It
dare
hasn't
you.
actually. I was
No.
thinking today was Thursday.
Well,
We
no.
ain't working this week.
Well, and for some reason, I thought that we got paid today. We do not. We, in fact, get paid tomorrow. So nothing ruins
God
a good
willing.
payday, like realizing it's not till tomorrow.
Yeah. But it is day one of the election.
Ooh.
So that was called yesterday. And you know what's interesting is that we don't have a Liberal candidate yet. There hasn't been one named, nor the Green Party. Now,
Wow.
we know who's running for the NDP, and we know who's running, of course, for the Conservative. But do you got something up your sleeve? Are you
No.
running for the Liberal Party?
No.
No?
No, I'm not.
Is anyone out there running for the Liberal Party? 'Cause-
But you're referring. Okay, so we've had. Oh no, that's local. Never mind.
Yeah, no, we're not talking municipal, we're talking provincial election here. In about a month's time, we head to the polls.
How do we not have somebody for the Liberal Party? What is?
I don't
what-
know. They haven't announced the candidate yet. There was one candidate that was trying to be the candidate, but the Liberal Party here said no. So we're still waiting
Okay.
to see
All right.
who's running. Meanwhile, Ross Romano's, way in the lead.
Well, he doesn't have anybody to run against,
Well,
really.
I mean, other than the NDP. But yeah, Ross is.
Can we count on your support? Well,
Ross
in
is
this
out
moment,
there already.
yeah.
He's got his campaign
Yeah.
office up and running. He's got signs going out. You know.
I like how
he's-
they move their offices around.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
like I guess that makes all the difference. Mike, you were what? Oh.
The news coming up soon.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, like, what is that? Why? Is it because, they feel like, okay, people know where I have been before, therefore
I guess they
must.
can't officially stay in their office, their official office, to run a campaign out of.
Just
So
part
they-
of what
they
makes
have to
politics
go-
fascinating.
Yes, and they add to the economy, taking up,
Okay.
some empty spaces around the city, and of course we have lots of those. So, there's
Yes.
tons of campaign offices available
It's
for
true.
anyone.
It's true.
So, what else is going on?
What else is going on?
Gas prices. Can I talk about gas prices?
You can, but only a little bit because
you have a story coming
I
up?
do have a story
Dan
related to
McTeague,
that.
who we refer to in their articles, and he's the go-to guy for gas.
Okay.
He's going to announce something today about Northern Ontario and why we are paying so much more for gas in Northern Ontario than anywhere else in the country. And it's because of greed, and he's basically saying gouging
Okay.
customers in Northern Ontario. So I'm looking forward to see what he has to say about that.
Yes.
Sometime today. He's going to release it on social media, so we'll find out. And you know, I just may
Be
fill
buying
my
me a
tank.
house.
I just may buy you a big house and fill my tank if we win Lotto Max, and we'll check the ticket live
Yes.
later on.
So
Then I
he's the
have some really
go-to-
nice weather to tell you about. Don't give me
Yes.
that look.
Yes. Yeah. I didn't give you that look. Technically, I gave them that look, but
Because
okay.
like I've been working on this forecast for about 6 months now for you.
Okay.
And it's going to look perfect. So
Excellent.
that's coming.
I like the way that sounds.
But first,
That's right.
let's send it to you for some news.
I couldn't resist a giggle. You say he's the go-to for gas, so he's the gas man.
He's the gas man.
He is the gas man. Only people who, you know, are familiar with Seinfeld will get the reference. But anyways, yeah.
All right,
Gas man.
news time.
Okay, newsman or news time. Okay, so now, okay, I'm just going to get all serious for you. Put on my news face. All right. Yes, so Ontario's election campaign then starts officially today after the Lieutenant Governor accepted Premier Doug Ford's advice to dissolve the provincial government. So the Lieutenant Governor then being Elizabeth Dowd as well, formally named June 2nd as the election date. The Ontario politicians have already been unofficially campaigning for weeks, with 2 out of 3 major parties having released their platforms. On his way to meet with Dowd as well on Tuesday afternoon, Ford said people will have a very clear choice on June 2nd. The election is about one simple thing, he said. Either the people of this province are going to choose to go backwards, or they're going to choose prosperity, getting things built, bridges, roads, and highways like we're doing. So in this moment, then, the polls suggest that Ford's progressive Conservatives are poised for re-election, with the third place Liberals potentially overtaking the NDP to form the official opposition. Ooh, does this mean the end of the power cut? No, that's federal. That's federal. Okay. But the NDP leader, Andrea Horwath, maintained Tuesday that her party is the best bet for what she calls job number 1, defeating Ford's progressive Conservatives. So yeah, this is posted to our website. It's just a lot of chatter back and forth, and we're going to do this, and they're not going to do that. You know, we've seen it. So if you want the blow-by-blow, if you want the exchange of language, please do go to our website at siouxonline.com and read it for yourself. Okay. Now, on to, yes, there was an individual, we did bring you information about a plane crash in Northern Ontario, not the one for which they are still searching, one prior to that in which one individual was pronounced deceased. The British Columbia's gang enforcement unit says that one of the 4 people who did pass in the airplane crash in northwestern Ontario was actually a fugitive who was wanted for murder by police in Thailand. The unit said Ontario resident Jean Larcamp was wanted for the murder of Jimmy Sandhu, which did take place in Thailand. The Ontario Provincial Police have identified 3 of the 4 people who died in the crash that took place sometime between last Friday and Saturday. They did say that 36-year-old Larcamp of Kincardine, Ontario, a 37-year-old man from Kamloops, BC, along with the plane's pilot, a 26-year-old Richmond, BC resident, did die when the privately owned aircraft went down near Sioux Lookout, Ontario. OPP said that the family of the 4th person who passed away are still in the process of being notified. Therefore, that name is not yet being released. The Transportation Safety Board is investigating the crash. Okay. So it has been a fairly chronic topic of discussion, the location of the new base for the paramedics, some are saying downtown. The long-term plan had been suggested to be that the retrofit that would take place at Sacred Heart would then house the paramedic base alongside the temporary shelter that had been set up at the Verde. In this moment, Sault Ste. Marie has announced that plans for a new paramedic base at the former school in the city has actually in this time been scrapped by social services. So this base was intended once again to be part of the Sacred Heart redevelopment, which will also house again the permanent men's shelter and harm reduction facility. Plans for those 2 components will continue. However, Social Services CEO, Mr. Mike Nadeau, said that it's no longer feasible for the site to hold a new ambulance base as well. And his official word on it is that just from a cost perspective, some of the synergies we were hoping to have or planning to have by having a shared space started to disappear. So we really started to look at where is the best spot for the ambulance space solely based on call volume. And paramedics will be looking to move downtown and will need several months to determine a new location. So still up in the air. Okay, so more news coming out of City Council. They are talking then about developing a 30-kilometer world-class biking trail network that will attract visitors to the community at a cost of $2.25 million. And this again was brought to council on Monday. So the City Council approved allocating municipal accommodation tax of $187,183 to cycling infrastructure and a small portion of that for general product tourism. About $102,000 of the funding comes from the 2021 city share of the municipal accommodation tax, and the remaining $84,707 will come from the reserve. Added to other funding envelopes, a total of $700,000 is committed to developing mountain bike trails at the city's north end this year. And this is coming from Travis Anderson, who is the city's Director of Tourism and Community Development. He is further saying that it is expected that the majority of the planned work will be completed this year, but some might spill over into next year. So currently we have about 45 kilometers of available bike trails here in the Sault. And he has said that the city's goal is to create a trail system that attracts cycling tourists for 2 to 3 day stays. And that means adding more trails with the area's rugged terrain, the beautiful views, challenging rock cuts, and northern experience. I think that's an interesting development and one that I can get behind. What else I can get behind is some good news about the weather, and Craig has been teasing me with some very exciting information. So Craig, tell us about it.
Well, I'll tell you, we have some perfect weather for cycling for the next several days because we're under high pressure and clear skies and warming temperatures each and every day right into next week. Let's take a look outside. This is what your morning's looking like, nice and bright. We may see a few passing clouds here and there, nothing to worry about. Winds are going to be light, and it's going to be a very warm day today, or at least warmer than it has been. We could get up to about 14 degrees today if we're lucky. Let's take a look at your 12-hour forecast. We're seeing a little bit of passing clouds right now in the morning. That's going to dissipate, leaving us with clear conditions for the afternoon. Temperatures anywhere from 12 to 14 degrees, 9 degrees for your evening under clear conditions, and dropping down to -5 possibly tonight because we have no blanket sitting over top of us. All that heat that we generate during the day escapes and it gives us some cooler temperatures. Nice for sleeping though, but we do have some temperatures bordering on 20 degrees heading into this weekend. Ooh. And I will give you those details coming up. Heidi.
Okay, that is exciting. That's really exciting, actually. So exciting that I'm going to send us right into a break so I can just kind of feel that all over because, wow, 20 degrees. I've been longing for it. All right, so over into the world of our sponsors, our business community strategically rebuilding themselves in this time of recovery. The Chamber inviting everybody to do all things local, really do your part to support our local businesses as they move forward. Play local, dine local, shop local, eat local, do all of the things. I guess dining and eating are technically the same. Well, maybe. Anyway, do go fill your cup. When we come back, we're going to talk about some of the effects of high gas prices and what the countermeasures will be. We will talk about an annual event that's coming this weekend, not just Jeep the Mac, which is also happening this weekend, but the Emergency Preparedness Showcase. So yeah, fill your cup and come on back.
Superior Adult Learning provides free one-on-one support to help you reach your goals. Improve your reading, writing, and math skills, become more independent, and increase your employability. Visit www.superioral.ca to get started now.
Shop local, dine local, listen local, love local. Small businesses in the Algoma area have been a huge part of our community. Now is the time to show our support for them. From local markets to retail stores, music venues, and restaurants, small businesses make up the backbone of our community. So go on, embrace all they have to offer by shopping, dining, listening, and loving local. Visit ssmcoc.com to learn more or to join the Chamber today. Welcome back. I just realized that I don't have my pen, so I'm kind of trying to, make points and punctuate and do all of the things, and I'm missing my tool. Anyway, okay, so yesterday I did talk to you about this being Emergency Preparedness Week, and I did take you on a walking tour of what the City of Sault Ste. Marie has in place should such a situation arise. I didn't have all of the details, so I wasn't able to bring it to you yesterday, so instead, nice. Did you see that catch? Wow. 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 All right. Yes. So what I didn't have was the details on the annual event because we are our first responders. And I did talk to you yesterday about the emergency management response team that would kick into gear should a crisis arise requiring emergency preparedness management. Now, this team does consist of various of leaders in various areas of emergency response. So in that spirit, then, this weekend will mark the annual Emergency Preparedness Showcase, which will be held at the Mill Market this upcoming Saturday from, and that's May 7th for those of you who don't know, and it runs from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. So there will be local emergency personnel on hand to provide information, to chat. They'll be hosting free giveaways. So of course the community is invited to come down and chat with our local frontline emergency responders. Yes, so do attend for sure. Now, what I didn't tease you about before the commercial break is yesterday I had the opportunity to speak with Amanda Lambert, who is the CEO and president of Strong Minds. She was very enthusiastic and so excited about the return of the in-person annual event, the Run for the Change, which is dedicated to the increasing awareness and the destigmatization of mental health and addictions. So here is that interview. Okay, well, we are speaking today. I am speaking today with CEO of Strong Minds, Amanda Lambert. Hello, Amanda. Welcome back.
Hi, so nice to be here. Thanks for having me.
Oh, of course. So nice to be speaking with you again. So this weekend is an exciting weekend for your organization. Yeah. This is what, the 5th annual Strong Minds?
Yep, it's the first year in 2 years that we've actually had this in person.
Okay.
So the first 2 years we had it in person, and then the last 2 years because of the pandemic we had to go to a virtual option. Of course. This is the first year in 2 years that we've been able to meet in person. So It's a little extra special, and it's a little extra special because it's the fifth one.
Oh, exciting time. So this is the Run for Change. This is 2022. Obviously, there I am. I'm so current, right? At any rate, so now this is an event then that is put on to continually raise awareness for mental health and addictions.
Yeah. So this is a movement to raise awareness on mental health and addictions. And we just really want, for more people to understand what mental health is and what mental illness is, and to really help end the stigma that's associated with it.
Okay.
And yeah.
Wow. That's such an overwhelmingly huge mandate, and you seem so composed. Now, as I recall, 100% of what you raise goes right back into the community in support of this endeavor.
Yeah, so all the money that we do raise for the event gets donated right back to our community for mental health initiatives, and we kind of really donate to any organization that really reaches out, or what we do is we bring it back to the Strong Minds Committee, and we make decisions based on what people are seeing that there's a need for.
I mean,
overwhelmingly large seems like such a minute way of trying to capture, circumstance that have impacted so many people.
Oh yeah, like it's something that is really close to me. I am someone that has lived experience with mental health, and it's something that I know that needs to be a change. Like, we need to do better as a community, and we need to do better as, just individuals, to be able to help others, and to just really be a person that can be the change, and hopefully others join. So,
Well, and as you said, I mean, I think there's a real, there's a significant importance in terms of, as you said, and rightly so, reducing the stigma, right? Because how many people, will avoid seeking the supports that could help them so much just because, they feel whatever it is that they have been taught to feel about it, right? They conceal it, they decide that, no, I'm not coming forward. So I think that an organization such as yours, who takes on these initiatives, is such a huge, huge component of what's going to help our community move forward. So exciting to always get a chance to speak with you. Now, from what I can see here, registration is open and will continue to be open right up until the beginning of the event, which is Saturday morning at 9 a.m. Now, you're starting at the rink at the machine shop, correct?
yeah, so we've changed venues this year, just because the machine shop reached out saying that they wanted to donate space for the event.
Okay.
And I just thought that that was amazing.
Fantastic.
So the machine shop in Century 21, the rink, they're actually donating the space to have the venue. So I'm really excited about that. And the event starts at 9. So registration check-in is at 9 o'clock. I'm really excited. The fitness and health promotion program is going to be doing the warm-up at 9:45.
Wow.
And then the actual walk/run starts at 10 o'clock.
Well, that's fantastic. And then, okay, so the actual run starts at 10, and then there's an after party starting at noon at Outspoken. Woo!
Yeah, so I'm really excited about this. I had reached out to Caitlin at Outspoken, and I had this idea about doing an initiative to raise more money for the event. So we decided to do a Strong Minds refresher, and the challenge was that you had to make the drink teal, but we also wanted it to be a mocktail. So we wanted it to be really inclusive.
Okay.
Because there are individuals that live in recovery from addictions,
Yes.
and this is something that we really want to promote. So we have a few restaurants that are actually on board with that. There's Big Lake Cabin, there's Scott's Coffee Co., and then the Outspoken Brewery.
Wow. Wow. Amanda, always such a pleasure to speak with you. I find you to be so high energy and just so engaging. So thank you very much. Please do stay in touch. I'm going to want to maybe talk to you even next week to find out how it went.
Absolutely. And I just wanted to give a big shout out to Algoma Family Services, because our charity event aligns with Children's Mental Health Week. And the staff in
Yes.
Ali, the CEO, has been just wonderful, with really accepting Strong Minds and being super supportive. So I would highly encourage checking out the events that they're putting on as well.
All right. Well, excellent. Well, good news. So I will look forward to hearing from you next week, and we'll see what we can do to follow up on the flip side. In the interim, thank you so much for making time. Such a busy week for you, and I look forward to hearing from you next week.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Bye, Amanda. So, setting up to be a fairly busy week here in weekend here in Sault Ste. Marie. So many worthy events taking place and happening on Saturday. So, sorry, we're going straight to Craig, or did you want to hear about the consequences of high gas prices? Straight to Craig. See, and he has that note of impatience, because he does always tell me these things, but I'm usually perusing a story or, anyways, otherwise engaged. So we're going to go over to Craig for more of that good news. More details, Craig, please.
Thanks, Heidi. Well, we're going to keep it short today because really there's not a lot to tell you. We have clear conditions and warming temperatures starting now right into next week. So we'll take a look at the board and we'll show you what is going on. We have this high pressure system sitting right over top of us, and that's going to stay there for the next, 3, 4, maybe 5 days. making sure all this activity out to the west has to make its way around the Great Lakes. So we're going to be sitting pretty right up until Monday. But even next week, we're seeing temperatures in the 20s, so it's looking pretty good. Let's take a look at the satellite shot, and we can show you clearly where that high pressure system is. This clearing right here. That means all the activity has to make its way around, and we don't see anything coming our way as far as rain or any sort of storminess coming until next week when we see those warmer temperatures head our way. This is what we look like as far as temperatures go today. We're heading towards 12, maybe even 14 degrees by late this afternoon, 11 degrees in Wawa, 14 in Timmins, 12 degrees in Sudbury, and 11 degrees in Thunder Bay. So we're all sitting pretty nice with our temperatures for today. We're just where we should be at this time of year, and we're going to see those temperatures head up over the next several days. This is what we look like on radar. We have to pull out on radar just to show you where the rain is. And again, all this activity here not heading our way. And this is the rain system that hit southern Ontario yesterday. That's moving out, and they're going to see a pretty nice looking day too. So this is what we look like for the next 3 days. We have a little bit of cloud to worry about, nothing all that much. Just going to be sky decoration. 12 to 14 degrees for today. 14 degrees for your Thursday under sunny skies. Sunny skies for Friday. And we up those temperatures even a little bit more at 15 degrees. And like I said, we're heading towards 20 degrees on the weekend, and I'll give you those details coming up.
Well, it's coming, it's happening, yay! Now, as long as we don't get, any freak storms in June, I suppose we're kind of set as far as the summer goes. So we are going to take one last quick break, prance into the world of our sponsors, where we'll hear from Superior Adult Learning, inviting everybody to set some adult literacy goals, whether you want to get better at using your digital device, you want to increase your skills in reading, writing, or math. Do reach out to Wendy and Pat. They are the people to help you. Very fantastic organization, providing one-on-one tutoring since 1987 when they were incorporated as Program Read. There's a factoid you might not have known. When we do come back, I want to talk to you about the consequences of people taking gas pricing into their own hands and what's happening now as a result of that. We'll also hear from, our friends at the CSC Nous Allons, inviting everybody to register their children for kindergarten. A very, very strong team of schools waiting to work with your children. So do go fill your cup and come on back. Also factoids, live interaction with our social media following, and Craig's lottery ticket. Woot! All right, yes, do the things. Okay. Superior Adult Learning is looking for volunteers who want to make a difference in our community and help others reach their full potential. In only a few hours a week, you can help our learners achieve their goals and set them on a path towards a successful, independent future. Visit www.superioral.ca to get started now.
École publique Éco des Rapides, a place where your child can learn, grow, and be happy. Discover why more and more families are choosing École publique Éco des Rapides for their child. Register your child January 17th to the 21st at epedr.cspgno.ca. Parce que je vois grand.
Good morning and welcome back. I'm always kind of struggling with my earpiece because it never wants to stay in place. I think it's because my ears are perfectly shaped. That's what it's about. They're not made for perfectly shaped ears. So as promised, okay, so we've all been moaning about the up and and up of the prices at the gas pump. So predictably, some people are taking the gas, whether it's just the go drive gas and dash, so go up to the pump and take the gas and then don't pay for it, or whether it's siphoning gas from other people's cars while they sleep or while they're otherwise occupied. What's happening now, though, the Ontario Convenience Stores Association, which represents 2,700 gas stations, has indicated that there were 21,000 gas thefts in 2020, with an average loss of $52 for total losses of $1 million. But it predicts there will be as many as 50 drive-off thefts this year, with an average loss of $75 and total losses of $3,750,000 in losses. So what they're saying now then, the CEO of the OSCA, Dave Bryan, said Ontario should follow the lead of British Columbia and Alberta, which now makes prepaying at the gas pump mandatory before buying fuel. This can't continue anymore, he says, because it's just getting worse. The risk of someone getting run over by someone intending to steal gas or an employee getting hurt is on the rise. So the Ontario Association of Chiefs of Police has chimed in. They agree with mandating prepayment of gasoline, saying it can prevent injuries to employees, the public, and there's my lisp, there it is, and stop theft for retail owners. They're very upset, and they're ready to do something about it.
Petro-Canada has already started doing that, where you have to prepay your gas. So.
All right. So it has begun. Be warned, gas thieves.
Yep.
They're on to you.
Yep.
And now you're spoiling it for the rest of us, I mean, although I always, I do the payment at the pump anyway, so it's really more or less the same thing. I mean, unless you pay in cash, what they should be doing is just eliminating that option, which I guess is more or less what they're doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So there it is. Okay. Factoids. So we've been talking about, the freedom rallies in one night and whatnot. So it may interest you to know on May 4th, 1961, the first of the Freedom Riders rides occurred when civil rights activists, this is not music-based today, begin their challenge to the U.S. bus segregation by riding buses as racially mixed groups. Okay, so they would be repeatedly attacked and arrested for mixing racially in segregated buses and terminals. The group, which included 7 black and 6 white riders, rode Greyhound and Trailways buses out of Washington, D.C., planning on riding to New Orleans, Louisiana for a civil rights rally. On May 14th, one of the buses was attacked by KKK members who slashed its tires and firebombed the bus. A short while later, another bus was attacked by Klansmen who beat the Freedom Riders. They eventually abandoned the buses after more threats of violence and the refusal of the bus drivers to drive them. And that's 1961. That's not so long ago. That's terrifying. Well, I guess it is 60 years ago, but it's
doesn't
still...
seem that long ago, but it is.
Well, in a bigger picture, in a more global perspective, it's not that long ago. They finished their journey to New Orleans via airplane. Factoid number 2.
Okay, waiting.
Well, if I don't do it now, just wait longer. May the 4th, of course. How could we do this day, Wednesday, May the 4th, without bidding you all, May the 4th be with you? The only time that it's acceptable to have a lisp. Okay, so to the delight of nerds and Star Wars fans everywhere, an annual allusion to the popular salutation in the films, the Star Wars films, May the 4th be with you. So during the 4th day of the 5th month, you will see plenty of messages that read, May the 4th be with you, all over the internet. According to Star Wars fans, May 4th is the unofficial holiday, and it all began, of course, from the dialogue in the Star Wars movies first released in 1977. And it was actually first uttered during the line, General Dodonna encouraged the fighters before assaulting the Death Star, saying, then man your ships, and may the Force be with you. Yes. Now, according to reports, the first official application for May the 4th be with you was in 1979.
Okay, the UK Conservative Party paid an advertisement in a newspaper quoting, "May the 4th be with you, Maggie. Congratulations," to celebrate their victory. I feel like you're rushing me. Are you rushing
No, I'm
me?
not. I'm just waiting for my ticket here.
So you are rushing me. Nevertheless, Star Wars fans appropriated the phrase more than a decade ago. So May the 4th just exploded. It kept growing. This is a quote from Steve Sansweet, who is a Star Wars aficionado. So they have some recommendations as to how you could celebrate this day. Cook a Star Wars themed meal for your family. Create a Jedi obstacle course with items you already have. Form an alliance, a family alliance, by dressing in Star Wars gear, whether it's pajamas, favorite t-shirts, or full costumes. Yes, so there.
Or win on the lottery. May the 4th be with me right now. Okay, here we go. You have to be my sound again.
Winner,
'Cause
Ganya.
my phone isn't. See, the ringer's up, but it doesn't give me the noise. Okay, here we go. 34 million, I think it was.
Nice.
Okay. Come on. Here we go. Better luck next time.
Wah,
Wah, wah.
All right. Okay. Social media is ready. If I don't say what you've put here, I'm noticing a discrepancy between my two devices. So here it goes. Okay, Jim Whitty beating everybody to the punch. Wearily welcoming Wednesday. Yeah, but you know what? We're halfway there. You know, there's always coffee for that. And if you go outside, it's a beautiful day already, and it's not yet hot, Jim Whitty, so you can still enjoy the outdoors.
Oh, Jim doesn't like hot?
No, don't you? He was always saying, more snow, and I'd give him the look, like, really? More snow. Okay. Anyway, have a good day, Jim. Go outside, look up. It's beautiful. Okay, Terry Matthews says, good morning, all. Good morning, Terry Matthews.
Good
I hope
morning.
you have a great day. Margaret McKegg says, good morning, all. Good morning to you, Margaret. Steve Childs, good morning, all. Enjoy the day with the sun coming up between the two great huge tracks all on. Rocking the horns. Always good to hear from you, Steve. You always make me smile. Kathy Ramsey, hello everyone. Hello to you, Kathy. Marilyn Dunn says, good morning all. Happy hump day. Yes, for so it is. Bradley, good morning. May the 4th be with you. Ha ha,
And
yes.
also with you.
That was for you, Brad. Enika, good morning all. Happy hump day. Today is Remembrance Day in the Netherlands. Oh,
didn't know
tomorrow we celebrate Liberation Day. Oh,
Oh, awesome.
that is cool. I didn't know that. It's always nice to have people watching from everywhere. See, I get so excited I throw my instruments around. Okay. Thank you for that, Enika. Jim says, when I vote, I'm going to write the name Eeyore as he is a more lively candidate. Well, it's not much of a vote, but yes, thanks,
Oh,
Greg.
poo. Oh, poo.
He always laughs at my stuff. I love it. Okay, Terry Matthews, better luck next time for me. Well, you know, such is the lottery, right?
Yeah.
Kimberly Seabrook says, good morning, all. Good morning to you, Kimberly Seabrook. I
morning.
hope you have a good day. Leslie Wilson pops in to say good morning. Good morning, Leslie. Joseph, down at Maker North, actively solving the problems of the community alongside Riley. Yes, yes. Good morning, everyone. Have a great day. Can hear the 3D printers whirring in the background. All right. Marilyn Dunn, good luck on your ticket, Craig. It would be incredible watching you win the lottery, right? I just tackle him.
Wouldn't it be awesome?
What a story that would make. Yes, what a story indeed.
Next week.
Tony Mancuso, good morning, everyone. 2 offerings of the sun and the Traxalan. Enjoy your day with coffee and sunglasses. Yes, you as well, Tony. Thank you for watching and commenting. Nancy Norman, artiste extraordinaire, did send me videos of her gallery. So you can kind of go like on a little walking tour. Oh, maybe we'll show that tomorrow. I'm going to her place tomorrow to see it live and hopefully not buy all of the things because her work is exquisite. It's exquisite. So looking forward to it, Nancy. Let's see here.
Tracy Fay. Now, Tracy, I see this comment, but you posted something earlier about your thoughts, and you made some good points about the definition of mental health and addiction. Did you take it away? Because I don't see it here anymore. Anyway, what she has come back with is the separation of the area of high and low in the weather reminds me of a donut. And I like donuts, she said.
Yeah.
She goes on to say, I don't mind prepay. Hopefully, prices will fall. Well, maybe. I don't know. Like Craig used a pretty righteous word, which I agree with, greed. So I have to have a sip here. I've got like a...
I'll entertain in the meantime. I can't really dance here.
Talking too much? Is that what you said, Mike? That it's
Mike.
because I'm talking too much? Isn't that kind of my job? If I didn't talk so much?
No, I'm joking.
See, it's something in the studio. And no, it's not the Rona. Nobody here has the Rona. Okay, anyway. I feel better now. So, all right. Yeah, so hopefully the prices will come down. I don't think prepaying, in my opinion, is going to have much of an impact on that, except to ensure that the people who are being greedy will continue to get their money.
Yeah.
So there. And I am not condoning theft in any way, shape, or form. So, Judy O'Neill, good morning, Heidi and Craig. Hope you both have an awesome day.
You too.
You too, Judy O'Neill. You have an awesome day. Tracy Fay, drum roll for your ticket.
Yeah.
And then she's answering my question. Yes, she did delete it. Okay, well, I would never let you be abused for making a comment and stating an opinion. I want that to be clear to everybody in the community. I support, all communication as long as it's respectful. An opinion's an opinion, and everybody's got them. Mm-hmm. So there you have it. Nancy Norman says, thank you so much. No, thank you, Nancy, because your artwork is truly a gift, in my opinion. It's beautiful, and I can't wait to pick...
seeing it.
Well, I did get that. We showed a picture. We showed one of her paintings, Thoughts of Ukraine, which is a beautiful wind-blown close-up of a sunflower. I'm going to pick it up tomorrow. It is mine.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
We can hang it on the set.
No, it's going to hang in my bedroom, actually. Tracy Fay thought it might be too inflammatory. I thought so. I thought you might think that. I don't think that there was I did read it. I don't think that there was anything inflammatory in what you were saying. As always, you are well-spoken and respectful. So, all right, that rounds out the social media. Reminding everybody, we will do shout-outs, anniversaries, birthdays, whatever. Come on, talk to us. All right, over to Craig for the 7-day.
Let's take a look at the 7-day. Not looking all that bad. Look at those temperatures. 21, 21. We have thunderstorms even. If you like thunderstorms, they're coming next week. But in the meantime, we're looking at sunny skies for the most part. Temperatures are very comfortable. Actually, above seasonal. Finally, we're above seasonal. So
nice.
Enjoy it.
Nice. Oh, yes. I'm really excited about that. So on that note, on that very happy note, I'm going to tell you that I'm out of words, and we are delightfully over time.
Okay.
Not quite to the epic range of yesterday's show. So if you're still with us, thank you for watching. We are the Sioux's only local news show. We look forward to bringing you the information that we do, and we hope to continue doing it. So please do help us increase our viewership. Like, follow, share, do all of those things. Tag people in the comments who may not know that we're doing this. And yeah, that's all I got.
Just keep on watching.
Keep on watching. All right, have a great day.
First Local, supported by Maker North, 3D printing, laser cutting, 3D design, education prototyping, and more. Maker North, whatever it takes.